Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. I'm going to be trying to kill two birds with one stone in today's one, and that's because I wanted to do two different videos and I wasn't sure exactly which one I should really lean into, and I guess I'm just going to try and do both. I also want to do Dredge today with Abyss Spike because I actually haven't played with that, and that's been on my list for absolutely ages, and you guys keep asking me to do it and I just keep missing it, but I will be doing that very, very soon if I remember. But we're doing today. That was the point of my intro. We're going to be playing as GREEN-INARA or GREEN-INARA or Self-Heal Inara, whatever you want to call it. For legendary card, we're going to be going for Mother's Grace, obviously, because it gives us a buff to our right click, which is kind of what we're going for. And I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone with this video, and I'll explain that right now. This video is more based around items than it is Loadout, but Loadout also has a big part in it, and that's because I wanted to make a video talking about Veteran, because it's a card nobody ever picks up. Some people probably don't even know what it does or have never heard the name of the item, and it's because it's one of the ones that is a little bit more situational, and even when it is situational, you can usually actually probably get something else that'll do just as good of a job. There's very, very few situations in Paladins where Veteran is like, oh, that is the item I should buy, but it does work well, and that's why I've chosen Inara for this, because she's one of those characters that can kind of take advantage of Veteran if you play her well, I guess. And considering we're playing GREEN-INARA, I'm going to be picking up all of the green items, but we're going to be starting off with Veteran just to try and show that off as well as possible. The other characters that come to mind when thinking about Veteran for me are Ceres, because of how long her F is. Zin used to be with his Billow and stuff, but other than that, there aren't too many characters that can create a situation where they are completely immune to being put into combat, but Inara can spawn a wall, so I feel like she's a good choice here, because if there's a small pathway, you pull up your wall and the enemy can't get to you, that usually gives you enough time to get out of combat or get to a place where you are out of combat. So we're buying Rejuvenate, we're buying Veteran, we're buying Life Rip, and I'm buying Kill to Heal. Life Rip is probably going to be the least effective, but I'll be going for it anyway. But the loadout is Standing Stones, reducing the cooldown of our F from 12 to 10. Geomancer, reducing the cooldown of our right click. We've got a little bit of self-heal on the F, a little bit of self-heal on the right click, and also 15% damage reduction. Didn't really know what level to put these cards. It doesn't really matter. They're all going to be helping us out, but I kind of wanted to focus more on the cooldown reduction and also the damage reduction, because it's not countered by Cauterize, which is the big thing with this, is obviously Cauterize is going to counter the crap out of it. It's the same way Rekka often counters things that we do that are based around shields. Cauterize is the counter for a lot of things that are based around healing. I was going to originally also make a Vivian video buffing out her Q and stuff, but once Rekka was in the picture, it didn't really make any sense for me to make that, so I ended up just scrapping it. Siege Fish Market is going to be the first map. What a freaking favorite of mine. You know, I'd actually say this probably isn't the worst map we could get for Inara. There are definitely worse situations we could be in. Genos is going to help us out a little bit here. I do have a couple questions, though, on how some of the stuff works with this, because I don't know if Rejuvenate affects Veteran or if our right click affects Veteran. I'm guessing it does, because all it's doing is buffing our out of combat stuff. I'm not sure if it's included in the scaling, and I'm also not sure if we can actually buff our self-heal with like increased healing to us. I think we can, though. I think my right click will buff it, which is another reason why I went for Inara. Shout outs to Snoppy DZZZ and Dirac26. I recognize some names, and Douglas Z. Not sure if that's referencing me, but I recognize a couple of those guys. Team-wise, though, we are going to have an Andro, a Genos who works perfectly, a Charlene level 121, and a Leanne. Pretty good team there. Up against Genos, Moji, Torvald, Victor, Strix, Grandmaster Strix, the old Lack Spirit. Play with him a ton of times. He's going to be a pain in the ass here. Let's go ahead, grab Mother's Grace, heal, and then let's just, I guess we can start off with any two of these, considering they're all 200s. So let's go Veteran. We'll start off with that, and I'll also start off with Rejuvenate, because I don't know how well this game is going to go. I will buy all four of them, but if we actually start losing kind of heavily, Kill to Heal isn't going to help me very much if we're in a situation where we're not at an advantage and we're not getting many eliminations, so I'll decide on that a little bit. The effects on that are cool. Like I said, shout outs to the lot of them. Let's go ahead and hopefully pull through with a win. I'm just worried. I even said that with worry in my voice because of the fact that I don't usually enjoy going against Grandmaster Strixes, so I'm not really sure what I'm in for. It's also 2 AM when I'm recording this, so my reactions are probably going to be trash. Let's just spawn a little wall there just to give them a little bit of trouble. There we go. I'm nice and full health. They also have Houdini on their side, who's a person whose name I recognize because I've been matched with him before, but it is my job to be Objective Boy. This is an Objective Boy video too. I just had that realization as well. There are so many things that are coming together perfectly in this video. We are playing as Objective Boy. This is an 100% Objective Boy video, or I guess I could say Objective Gal. This Strix is playing very aggressively. Wasn't really expecting him to go in this hard. I'm just going to pull that up and pull up the wall. Oh, Moji's behind me. I didn't even realize they had a goddamn Moji, and she's actually nearly gone. We took like half her health off there. They took forever to kill me, considering there were 5 of them on me there. I have no idea what the hell I'm going to title this video, because we're playing with with Veteran, the card nobody grabs. I'm also playing as GREEN-INARA, which is, you know, just maxing out all of the healing items. But I'm also playing as Objective Boy for the whole video. So I don't know what I shall title this. Strix, I don't know where you went, but I'm going to push in and try and get on this objective. We try to divvy them up. I'm going to hit on you. I guess I should probably focus the Moji instead, considering she has less health. I'm just trying to play the objective. You know, that's all I can really do. But it's really hard for me to hold it like 1v4. I think it's mainly just because the enemy are all focusing me when I jump on it. Looks like we do stand a chance of holding it, though. It hasn't been too much of a stomp so far. Goes him. Okay, let's just get rid of you. That flash didn't feel like it lasted very long, and Strix is gone. Nice, we have kill to heal now as well, which is kind of cool. What's popping? I'm hoping that you're not going to ult. I have my wall, but I don't think that's going to be fast enough. There's the wall. I'm probably dead because Moji's here again. Why is it always Moji? Why has Moji been there to kill me like 4 times? Isn't she a flanker? Why is she flanking the front line? I'm at the front, not the back. More hits on him. I love the sound effect for this. It sounds great. I also feel like I'm dealing pretty good damage for Inara. I see loads of people do really badly damage-wise as Inara, but I find it quite easy. She's one of those tanks that for me, I usually don't have a bad time getting a decent amount of damage with her. There's my right click. We get like 50% damage reduction when we pop that right click, which is kind of mental. And we also get 15 on top of that when we use F, although it doesn't stack exactly, I don't think. More hits for you guys. What's popping? Strix. Do I want to go in on you? Who do I even want to go in on? I don't know. Strix is down here, though, so let's get rid of him, maybe? Oh, he's totally dead. He's totally dead. I'm just going to hope that I hit him. I guessed wrong. I guessed wrong again. I really could do with Illuminate. Would be very helpful. There's my wall to hopefully deny what that Victor is trying to do. I think it worked. There's my frickin' right click, and I'm alive. I butchered the English language for a second there, but we're still good. I'm still alive, and I'm eventually dead. I lasted for quite a while there. I honestly thought I was going to die a lot sooner. They have 2 cauterizers on Strix and Victor, but that's it. I was expecting them to get more, to be honest. Going to grab more Veteran, because that is the point of the video. We're maxing out a Veteran. Haven't got really much of a benefit so far, because I haven't really spent very much time out of combat, but it looks like we're going to hopefully defend this and get a 1-1. They haven't been playing crazy well. I don't think anybody's at peak performance right now. I don't think most people are feeling too great right now, because I think it's like 2, nearly 3 a.m. EU time when I'm recording this, because who needs a sleep schedule anyway? I guess if you were playing from NA and queuing on EU, it would be significantly earlier, but most people probably aren't ping-wise. It doesn't seem like anybody's doing badly. The only person actually giving me problems right now is Moji, and I don't think I could have called that because I didn't really realize she'd actually be going for me. I didn't think Moji would be an issue. All we'd need for this set to be complete would be like a broccoli skin for Inara. Make that happen, Evil Mojo. Come on, we all need a broccoli skin that has broccoli-like effects, or just like a green skin for Inara would be cool, because she's based around rocks and greenery and stuff. It would be really cool. It would be really cool if she had like a really green skin. I think it would suit Inara a hell of a lot. I'm going to just plop that there real quick. Can I get out of combat? It doesn't really matter. I'm actually healed up from just the Genos. The other thing is getting out of combat. The thing is, for me to get out of combat, I also have to stop firing, which I don't usually like doing. Are you trying to set up an ult? Is that what you're going for? Do you really think I'm going to fall for that, my guy? Oh shit, I think I might die. Yeah, I actually died. I knew he was doing it, and I tried to predict it, and I went to the left, and I knew I was behind cover, and then I literally went just enough to be able to get thrown backwards, and I died. I tried to land on the thing that was on the right, the little port area. Moji just ulted Leon, didn't get her though, so that's good. Oh, I got dismounted. That's rude. That's so rude. That's a Victor ulting. This Genos totally sees me. Well, I'm just going to go in and try and get him. There's my right click for CC immunity. Oh, you totally weren't expecting that, my guy. Oh, can I finish him off? Oh, how did that one not hit you? Screw you. There's my F. Okay, cool. We're still full health. I'm pissed off at the fact that I wasn't able to kill that Genos there, because I really thought I had it. More hits for you. There's my right click. There's that. There's my ult. I literally cancelled my own ult there, and I don't know how I did it. I double tapped E, and for some reason that cancelled it. It went into third person, and then it came back into first person and didn't do my ult. So I had like an extra second there where I wasn't doing anything. That was annoying. Gone ahead and grabbed more Rejuvenate. Feel like I should be investing in Kill to Heal here and Rejuvenate and not Veteran. I'm not getting a huge benefit from it. There you go. That's revenge. That's a revenge for me not being able to get a kill on you earlier. I think overtime might be over if they're not on this. Yep, they're not. Okay, cool. My wall kind of worked, actually. Nice. We capped the point. Can I get rid of this Moji? She is a pain. Yes, she's gone. Kill to Heal also just to help me stay alive, and I'm dead because he pistol whipped me at a distance. I had my right click up in such a small amount of time, but we still died. That sucked. Do my items stick out at all, do you reckon? Considering we're the only person on our team with green items, because in this scenario it makes very little sense to go with what we're going for. I could really do with Illuminate, I could really do with Cauterize, and I could really do with Wrecker. But you know what? I ain't got any of them, and it's fine because we still out here whooping these boys. Let's get rid of this Strix. He should be a pretty easy kill. Been chasing him down for ages. There we go. Nice kill to heal 2 coming in clutch. They only have 2 Cauterizers, so this is actually working kind of well. If they had a ton of Cauterize, this would feel really crappy, but all of my healing stuff feels pretty good because even Court 2 isn't denying it, and of course he just goes ahead and buys Court 3. Screw you, Strix. Actually being a Grandmaster and knowing how to play, that's not fun. I don't like that. That's not good for YouTube videos. Anyway, welcome back to another Objective Gal / Objective Boy video. We will, of course, once again be playing the Objective objective, I'm just going to go ahead and spawn a wall there so we can continue the objective boy part of this video, and hopefully we can continue being objective boy and we can go ahead and push this and actually get like a 3-1, because that would be sick. I'm perfectly fine like surviving here as long as that Strix isn't completely whooping me with his cauterize. I'm just trying to spread out my damage as much as possible, and it's kind of working. Victor is actually pretty low, so he's gone. Nice, let's plop a wall there. There's the right click. That wall is not really doing very much, but it's kind of annoying the Moji a bit, which I guess is useful. There's the F. We're getting 66 heal from the Genos. Oh, it's because of my right click and also my rejuvenate. Of course it is. We're literally adding like 50% onto his heal. That's crazy. Also, take some good damage there, Strix. I should not be trying to fight against like everybody right now. Let's pull it back a little bit. I just looked at my health. I still had like 4k right there. Let's get rid of you. Nice. I'm trying to wall, but I'm silenced. There's the wall, and Moji could still see me. God damn it. Although I died to Victor. Wait, how did I die to Victor here? I thought I put my wall up. How did I die to Victor? He just shot me through my wall. What? I feel bad for the team, so I just want to drop a sorry real quick for the team because I feel bad. I should be buying Cauterize and Rekka here, and I appreciate the fact that both of the people who have recognized me are doing that. You are real MVPs, and I'm glad you know what you're doing. You bought Cauterize, you bought Rekka. I'm a proud Frosty man right now. Both of you guys bought Court, and both of you bought Rekka. Andrew also bought Illuminate, which is a good choice. And Drox has just said, Frost, did you really buy Veteran? And that feeds in perfectly to the part of the video where I wanted to talk about how Veteran is very rarely picked. I did a pretty good explanation at the start of the video, and there isn't all that much else I could actually say about it. It's just one of those cards that is so rarely useful because it's very difficult to get out of combat, because it means you have to not shoot, and you also, you know, have to not take any damage, which is kind of hard. But right there, it was healing us for 108 a tick when we're out of combat without my right click, which is a hell of a lot of healing right there. There's the right click. You're going to try and snack me, but your boy's got CC immunity, so that ain't going to happen. Also, we took barely any damage from that Victor. We also just killed him, and then we also got rid of Torvald. That was a lot of alsos, but I'm just happy that Moji couldn't do F all against my right click, and neither could Victor because he's not got Cauterize on his ult, so he was just doing nothing. I was in my right click getting damage reduction and a mad amount of healing from Genos. This is actually kind of working. Veteran isn't, I'll tell you that much. Veteran isn't doing all that much, but the rest are. Rejuvenate and Kill to Heal, and also the Loadout is working fantastically. Well, we got kind of wiped a little bit there, but that's okay because I had a ton of credits. So we finished off Kill to Heal, we finished off Veteran, and I think that's it. Is there anything else I forgot to call out there? I'm not really sure. Oh, wow. The freaking dodges from Charlene right there. We healed for 132 a tick when we're out of combat. That is absolutely insane. One of the reasons why I wanted to do it on Inara is because she has a pretty heavy health pool, so you're going to notice it a lot more on the characters that have more health. I'm going to wall you there so you can't go that way, and that didn't really help me at all. But he ain't looking too good. They're not really sitting on too much health, so I feel like we could probably go through them here. Really wish I had Cauterize right now because that would be a huge hand, but hopefully Leon's going to turn around and whoop him. There we go. Nice one. I appreciate you. My team's doing me proud right now. They're doing a very good job. I'm also playing pretty decently. There goes Torvald. Moji's over there. I can kind of just ignore this Strix because he takes a decent amount of time between shots. There's hits for him. There's hits for him. I'm just going to chase him down. Really wish I had Illuminate, though. That would be a huge hand. Never mind. Team's just shredding them. Let's go for the 4-2, boys. The funny thing is, though, with Veteran this higher level, we've spent like 1,200 on it, and the only benefit I get is that when I get out of combat, I heal insanely fast, which is kind of useful, but again, it's one of those things that doesn't really pop up very often. There's that wall. Oh, wow, what a greatly placed wall right there. That actually did kind of save me, though. I did like mitigate a decent amount of damage because of that, because he couldn't get vision on me, and that's the 4-2, because none of them were near the point. You should be playing the objective. I'm objective boy. It's my job. I was doing it, and there was no other objective boy, though. None of them were playing objective boy. They weren't taking their roles, so 4-2, sneaky push, kind of. Maybe they just gave us the point. I don't really know, but Victor does have top play. He throws a nade, gets nothing with it. I think this is the play where he hits me through the wall. I'm not sure, but he gets a kill on Charlene. He gets an assist, and he literally shoots me as my wall is popping up. Maybe he was just a little bit ahead of it. Maybe that was what it was and it pushed him forward. I don't know, but that was cheeky nonetheless. Well, if we take a look at the stats there, I don't really have a good way to quantify what we were doing because there's no self-heal stat, and there's also no how much you helped your healer stat. But if you look at Genos, my man has 115k heals, which is really, really good. It is significantly higher than their Genos there, and he did a very good job. But I also got a pretty big benefit. I don't think I'd have gone for this in the situation we were in. It wouldn't have made sense to go for these items. A Veteran didn't really benefit me at all that game, which is a perfect example of what Veteran does in most situations, so I feel like I did a good job portraying it. Rejuvenate was noticeable, Kill to Heal was noticeable, Life Rip doesn't really make sense on Inara, but overall, I didn't really mind the items. I just wish I could have bought Illuminate. It would have got me so many easier kills on the Strix, and I also wish I could have got Rekka and Cauterize, because that would have also massively helped me out, but we were a freaking pain in the ass to deal with, for sure. I only had 9 deaths that game. Genos was doing a great job of staying alive, and so was the Andro and the Liam, but 260 seconds on the objective. Flipping heck. Genos, like I said, did pretty well. Charlene didn't do great. 9, 15, 45k isn't great there, but but saying that, damage-wise, that's actually higher than the Lian, who had 11, 10, 42k. Why do I have more damage than both those guys? I didn't think I was doing very much, but I guess I was landing a lot of hits, maybe? I don't know. Jones was damage buffing me a lot as well, which made my hits feel pretty damn strong. Andro was a pretty heavy carry there, though, 15, 9, 60k. Highest damage that game other than those two guys, and the reason they have so much damage is because of how much we were healing. I guess that's the only way I can really quantify how much we were healing, is because they only have 9 kills on me, even though they both have more than 100k damage in a 15-minute game. I absorbed a ton, and I did heal for a ton. The only person that was actually countering it the entire game was Strix, and that was the most useful part about all of this, was whenever it was somebody other than the Strix trying to fight me, and I had a team member with me, or I was able to get some sort of cover, I was kind of invincible if my right click was up, just because none of them had enough court to really deal with it. Torvald didn't have it, Jones didn't have it, Moji had it tier 1, she was still outputting damage when she was comboing with the Strix and kind of shredding me a bit, but other than that, they were all really, really easy to deal with. Even the Victor, like, he ulted me, and I just didn't really have to care about it. My health bar never really dropped below 3k, just because of how ridiculously fast you are healing with that right click and rejuvenate and the loadout we were using. It's just insane. But if we look at the stats on their side, Grandmaster Strix did a good job. Houdini also did a pretty good job there on Victor. Torvald didn't really play the point very much as a frontliner, although he didn't really have much of an opportunity to, because he would have died anytime he tried to play the point. I was landing hits on him all goddamn day there when he was up front near me, and he was not really able to stay on there. Would have thought Moji did better, but when I think about it more, Moji wasn't really doing very much past like the halfway point of that game. She was annoying at the start, and because she was getting behind me when my team was out, but other than that, she wasn't really an issue, and Genos obviously wasn't much of an issue for me. There were a couple times when he gripped me and I used my right click and he wasn't really ready for it, which were kind of funny. He did escape one time, which I'm never going to forget, and I'm going to hold that as a permanent vendetta against my guy Harry Limes over here. You know, I would do a second game, but I don't think I want this video to be 40 minutes, and I don't feel like it needs to be 40 minutes. I don't want to extend it for like zero reason, so I'm going to end the video here, and then we're going to continue on, and we'll do a different one tomorrow. I think it's going to be Dredge, not sure. If you've got any suggestions, like always, let me know in the comments. You guys have been showing me mad love on social media in the videos lately, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't think there's very much else I could really say about this. I don't know if you really need this healing here. This is the thing, is I don't really feel like I got much of a benefit from having these two cards. So if I was actually going to be using this, and for some reason I was going to go all green items every single time, I'd probably change this, and I'd probably make it into something like this. I'm not sure if I'd want it to be exactly like this, but I feel like this is a good place to have it, just because the right click is such a strong ability on Inara that reducing it as much as possible is good. The heal on that was pretty noticeable, but on the F it really wasn't. I would like to reduce the cooldown on it a little bit though, so we can get that damage reduction up more often, because it does have a 12-second cooldown. And Inara's cooldowns though are quite forgiving. Like her right click, which is one hell of a strong ability, 40% increased healing, 30% reduced damage, 50% if you have a legendary god, and CC immunity on like a 7-second cooldown is kind of immense. So I definitely think Inara is probably the better person to do what we were doing it with, and I feel like I did a good job of showing it off. I feel like I killed more than what I originally set out to do. We did 3 freaking birds with 1 stone, which is one hell of a heavy stone. It's more of a boulder if you think about it, what this video was. It was a boulder. That's how I'm going to describe it. Thank you for watching. I feel like I've probably forgotten something that I'll end up remembering once I've finished recording the video. If you've got any questions, or if there's anything else that I missed out, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try and reply or pin it or whatever. I don't know, but I'll try and add on to this video in the comment section or the description if there's something that I really wanted to say that I completely forgot about. But if not, I'll end the video here. Yeah, thank you for watching. Like if you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Like always, let me know what you want to see me do next. And as always, that's 2 in 1 outro. Stay frosty. Literally right now, the second before I hit the stop recording button, I remembered a word I was looking for midway through this video when I was talking about a green broccoli Inara skin. I was thinking of the word mossy. I'd love like a mossy rock type skin for Inara. It would suit her so goddamn much, and it would suit all of her abilities as well. That would be sick. Like a mossy, rocky green Inara skin. She's already made out of rock, right? That's like her thing. All you'd have to do, cover her in some vines, make her glow a little bit, do some other cool stuff. Just like an ancient guardian mossy type thing, like Shadow the Colossus or something along those lines, I think would be fantastic for a Inara skin. And I was looking for that word midway through the video, and I just kind of gave up and moved over to another subject, but that's what I was looking for. If you stayed here for the outtake, you're a real MVP. I appreciate you. I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one, guys.